Well, good evening to you and welcome on this. Surprised that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
It isn't rocket science, is it? You know, when you're defending, you react to the danger, but of course, you must spot it in the first place, and they didn't. You know, they're not really looking up to pick the runners, and it was a cheap goal to give away.
Arsenal gain their reward with an early goal. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rashica. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Look at the space here. Can he put it away? And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Oh, that's fabulous. Muleka gets his pass away. Oh, well played. Rice. Now it's Saka. Saka powering forward here. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Saka. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's running through. Oh, that's well spotted. Gabriel. Odegaard. Distributed tidily. Masuaku does well to get it back. Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And the shot! Surely this time! He's scored! Besiktas back on level terms! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
The goal scorer for Besiktas after 39 minutes is number 40.
Besiktas grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Now it's Havertz. Oh, super ball. Chooses to go back. Now Saka! And a second time. And it's a goal! Rice with a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Arsenal go into the lead.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It could be in here. Now it's Jedson. Well read, nice intercept. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both team balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Already up and running for the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Oh, and he's through the middle, and he's onside. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Trossard. Rice. Out towards the flank. He's got the shot away! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
The attendance for this
Arsenal
match was
2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
It's a good foot in there. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Saka. That has been knocked clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, there's the clearance. Trossard. Saka. Is there any support? He might not need it. Saka! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.